So, we've been talking about the health benefits of kefir, and maybe you've decided that you'd like to see what it can do for you. But there are a lot of different types of kefir out there, so which one is best for you? First of all, you need to make the decision between milk kefir and water kefir. Milk kefir is made with milk kefir grains, while water kefir is, logically enough, made with water kefir grains. The difference between the two really has to do with how strong they are. So milk is a more powerful base for probiotics. This is why you so often see live cultured dairy products like yogurt. The recommended daily dose of milk kefir is 170 ml per day, while you would have to drink a whole pint of water kefir per day to achieve a similar result. So at Chuckling Go, for example, we used to make coconut water kefir, but we stopped because frankly it just wasn't giving me the wow factor that I was after in terms of powerful health results for clients during the healing process. If you're going to make water kefir, you also have to add refined sugar because that's what feeds the grains. Milk grains feeds on fats, proteins, and the naturally occurring sugars in milk. But of course, too much refined sugar is harmful to your microbiome, and hopefully you're trying to avoid it while you're on the kefir solution. For more dietary advice, you can look for another video. So if you do make water kefir, be sure to ferment it long enough that every single bit of the sugar has been consumed during the fermentation process. Otherwise, you're going to end up consuming a sugary drink, which will do your microbiome more harm than good. This is also a good reason to avoid buying sweetened or flavored kefirs from the shop. The sweeteners and flavorings kill off the good probiotics, both in the kefir and inside your gut, so avoid sweetened kefir. You want kefir that is tart and tangy. That's how you know it's the good stuff. So let's talk about milk kefir, which is more powerful. Now there are a lot of different types of milk you can use, and the most common is cow milk. However, I suggest that you avoid cow dairy completely during the kefir solution because it's a nasty allergen. It contains the A1 casein, which can cause inflammation and irritation inside the gut, and we're trying to avoid that. Goat's milk, on the other hand, is so hypoallergenic that many babies can tolerate it even when they can't tolerate their own mother's breast milk. So many people who think they're allergic to dairy are actually only allergic to cow's milk, and they can very easily tolerate goat's milk. Goat's milk is also considered to be a nutritionally superior or functional food by scientists because it is molecularly closer to human milk, so more easily digested by humans. So goat's milk is a great option to use as a base for your kefir. Sheep milk and camel milk also good because they also do not contain that nasty A1 casein found in cow's milk, but they're a little bit more difficult in this country to source than goat's milk. Now, what about plant milks? I'm often asked this. You can choose from oat, rice, almond, or soy milk. First of all, I suggest that you avoid any unfermented soy while you're on the kefir solution. Soya is a thyroid interrupter and can play havoc with your hormones, so soy milk is out. Rice milk has a GI rating of 86, which is very high on the GI scale. That means your body burns it into sugar very quickly, which is going to unsettle your microbiome with a big rush of insulin, so I don't recommend rice milk for any use. Oat milk has a slightly lower GI of 69, but that is still higher than your target GI rating of 55. Almond milk has a GI rating of 25, that's nice and low, so if you're not allergic to nuts, that's going to be the best non-dairy option for you. However, keep in mind, milk kefir grains are designed to thrive in animal milk. So you can use almond milk to make a batch of kefir, but you will need to switch your grains back to animal milk every other batch to keep them alive. So in summary, to keep it simple, goat's milk is the best, the most powerful, and the most nutritionally complete base for your kefir. You can find more details about kefir, how to use it, and what it can do for you in my new book, The Kefir Solution: Natural Healing for IBS, Depression, and Anxiety.